What's up, everyone?
Welcome.
Half a Good Show.
This is episode 31.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this is a special episode, kind of, for us.
It's an important one, at least.
Not only is it episode 31, but this is the first episode that we will be airing on Wild Dogs Radio.
Wild Dogs Radio. Sweet.
Check all that out, wilddogsradio.com. It's awesome. They got a bunch of cool shows. It's like a variety music show. So they don't just show like one specific type of music. It's just kind of everything.
Everything. It's nice.
Doug has been working really hard on putting all this together. It's
for real.
Awesome.
You were telling me some stuff. It's just like, damn, like I didn't even know they were,
Dude, he's hitting it hard.
So.
Yeah. And so thank you to Doug also for just allowing us to be on here. We're super grateful.
Very big thank you.
Yeah, it's our first
this is a big deal for us, basically.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're on a radio show. That's cool. So cheers. Cheers. All right. Also, on that radio show, that you should know we're very explicit.
Yeah.
We say some
just
stuff.
A little bit. We say some stuff sometimes.
We say some stuff that you might not want to hear. So
also some stuff you might not agree with, maybe. But I think that goes pretty much everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there might be stuff you don't agree with.
So. We're not too we're not too polar either way. We're kind of right in the middle, actually. It's just that we say things kind of.
Yeah, most of the stuff we say is probably a joke. So
that's true. We're also really sarcastic.
Yeah, we're jokesters for sure. But if you're listening on Wild Dogs right now,
welcome.
We're very glad to have you. We hope you enjoy the show. I think when are we airing on Wild Dogs? Is it
Thursdays? So
Thursdays
it's Thursday
at
nights at 11 p.m. Eastern time. That if you're in California, which is where probably I'm guessing most of our fans are right now. That would be 8 o'clock p.m. on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Wild Dogs Radio. But, of course, you can always listen to these podcasts. We air them Saturday nights at 9 p.m.
On our website, halfwaygood.com.
Yeah. And we record on Saturday nights. So if you want to just be up on or if you want to hear it early or something, then Saturday nights, 9 p.m., halfwaygood.com.
Have a good time.
Otherwise, wilddogsradio.com. Let's say that 50 more times tonight because we're so grateful. Tonight we got... let's start with the news.
About some stuff.
We're talking about the Grammys tonight, but we're going to start...
that's going to be the main sort of thing, but...
we always start with...
if you're new to the show,
for those of you who are new to the show, we always start with funny news stories that we found.
Funny or weird or just kind of entertaining. Yeah. Just kind of strange.
Something.
We used to do, like... tragic news stories.
We used to just do news stories in general, and they were so depressing.
They're all bad, and they would just turn the rest of the episode just horrible, because it's like, God, we just talked about these, like, dead kids, and now we've got to, like...
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. Okay.
So now we decided to do funny news stories.
We like to keep it light. So we've got a couple of them here for you today. A
got?
little funny, a little strange. So I'm just going to read these headlines, because they're pretty hilarious. Dead goose falls from sky, knocks hunter unconscious. So nothing really.
So wait,
I'm
not gonna. The first time you read that to me, for some reason, I didn't think of hunter in like the traditional sense, like some dude like going out and hunting.
Right.
I heard hunter of like some like really white kid, and I was just like, "Who's Hunter?
Okay. Who is Hunter?"
I don't know why, but that's just how I heard it in my mind.
Knocks Hunter unconscious. Poor Hunter.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Who is Hunter, and why do I care?"
That's funny. No, this means hunter, like a person who is going and shooting geese from the sky. So I guess this happened in Maryland. Funny story. We, I guess, didn't know Maryland was a state for a couple minutes ago.
Oh my God. I feel so fucking retarded.
Maryland, Virginia, right? It's it's Virginia, right? Maryland is a state, if you didn't know.
This is one of the lowest points of my life right there.
No, so I guess a group of these guys were hunting, and they shot this flock of Canada geese. I guess they were Canada geese. I don't know what the difference is between the geese from
Those
Canada.
aren't American geese.
Let's shoot them.
Those are Canadian
They need
geese.
some freedom. So, yeah, I guess
freedom to die.
Yeah. They shot these geese, and one of them fell from the sky and hit Hunter in the head and knocked him unconscious. His name was Robert. Let me see. So it caused some head injuries, some facial injuries. I don't know usually how.
What cause so much damage?
I mean, it's just
like I understand it's a sack of meat and bones, but still.
That's what I was about to bring up. I don't know how much those things weigh. It's got to be like 20, 30 pounds probably.
Oh, maybe from that high, I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, and then, I mean, it's got, it's maximum fall damage, yeah, so it's like, it's coming at you. So yeah, I guess he's in a stable condition. He's just awaiting more tests at the Baltimore Trauma Center. So he's okay. He just got smacked in the face by a goose.
Yeah. I wonder what his friends said too initially. Like, damn, dude,
damn, you okay?
Yeah, fucked up by a goose.
That goose fucked you up. But so yeah, that's kind of a funny one. Watch out for geese when you're going hunting, I guess. Knock you out, dude.
Or just in general.
Yeah,
you never know.
Straight
if you're in San Francisco, watch out for pigeons.
They're aggressive. Next news story. Yeah, let me just give me a quick second. This is a pretty funny one.
Are you deciding on the two? Because we had two, right?
Yeah, so
or three, I mean.
No, we did just have two. I decided on these.
Oh, okay.
So this one's fucking really funny. Naked bank robber found not guilty by reason of insanity.
This one was interesting to me because I had so many questions.
Yeah, so a federal judge says a Florida man who robbed a bank stripped naked.
Florida man.
It's always
it's
a Florida
always
man.
Florida man.
They get crazy out there, man. They got frozen iguanas. They got naked bank robbers. Crazy. They said he robbed a bank, stripped naked, and ran down the street throwing stolen money. Now, first, when you hear that, you're thinking Robin Hood. Like, this is totally like a Robin Hood story.
That's not what I thought.
This guy robbed a bank. Well, that's what I think. This guy robbed a bank, and now he's giving money to the people of Florida. But no, he's just mentally ill. He's completely insane. And he can't be held responsible for the crime. That's what the federal judge says in Florida. So yeah, they pled him not guilty. I guess he robbed a bank. He ran out. A dye pack exploded. Of course, that's a known security protocol for banks and stuff. The dye pack exploded all over him. He started taking off his clothes and just stripped naked in wherever he was at in Florida and just started throwing money everywhere. Something interesting about this story though is that he was. He told investigators that there was a chip in his head that compelled him to rob the bank so that he could pursue his career as a comedian.
So here's where my question comes in. I wanted to know, is he really a comedian?
Yeah, like, has this guy performed places?
Right. Or is he just that crazy? He's just like, he's like imagining the second life for himself where he's actually a comedian or a performer.
Yeah.
And he's
like, I gotta find this.
At that point, if you already think there's a chip in your head, you're already fucked. So, like, crazy. Do you really... Like,
I don't know, though. How would you know if there's a chip in your head, Dakota? Have you looked inside your head?
That's a good point.
Yes. Don't cut your heads open, though. You'll probably die. Don't check for chips. It's not worth it. Just live with it. Don't rob a bank, though. If it tells you to rob the bank, don't do it. Probably not a good idea.
I want to know is he really a comedian? Because I kind of want to see his stand-up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, for real. He's probably got a great stand-up. Probably funny as fuck.
He's probably really good.
Anyway.
You ever just rob a bank and...
strip naked?
Fuck that. You just run out and the shit blows up on you. It's fucking insane.
Oh, man. I love it. I love it, though. It's great. I love the world that we live in sometimes. Naked bank robbers.
I love it. That's why you love the world.
It was
not
great.
Like flowers or anything
there's
beautiful.
There's so much stuff to talk about, man.
There's beauty in everything, I guess. All right. What else we got?
So yeah, that was it for news. Just a couple funny little, cool, interesting stories.
Okay. Okay. So we usually take this time in between news and our main topic to talk about us and what's been going on.
Yeah.
This is I mean, sometimes we'll usually talk about what we have going on as far as like the band or whatever, but I think it's cool to talk about our personal stuff too, because this is kind of where the podcast started. Is we had nothing going on when we first started this podcast.
Yeah.
But we do have like the more we go on in our career and stuff, we have more stuff going on. So it's kind of hard to. There's really not a lot of personal stuff that is getting through at this point.
Yeah.
So we are of course going to be airing on Wild Dogs every week. That's awesome. And we have a new single coming out.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Me too. We've got a video planned out for it. But it's still like in the works. Like we're still brainstorming.
Yeah, it's not really planned out. It's kind of like
planned out was the wrong way to say that. The
idea's there.
Yeah, we want to do a video for this single.
We're working on it. So, and I kind of want to like give some background to this single without giving too much away about it.
Yeah.
So we're actually working on the next album. Has a working title. I kind of don't want to go into that though. Either.
Not important right now.
Yeah, we put out Arts and Crafts. We're working on the next album. We're about I'm gonna say a fourth or a third of the way through the next album, but
as far like the beginning, right? Stages
of course. So we did though. We had this song, or I had this song.
Yeah, you made this song.
Yeah, I've had this song for like a long time that I've even shown
years.
to a couple different bands. And it's just like, it's just never gotten done. And it was just like a really cool idea that I have. And I'd bring it up to like whoever I'm working with at the time. Like, oh, what about this? And it just didn't work at the time. I even brought it up to you for Arts and Crafts, I think, at one point. But I was like, I don't know if it
doesn't really
for Arts
fit.
and Crafts.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit. So it is. And again, I brought it up again. And I was like, I don't think it'll work for this new album that we're working on. But it's still a cool idea. And so we were like, what if we do it as a single?
Yeah,
in between?
because you kept talking about how like, okay, I want to like continuously release music throughout the year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have like a big stint of time where we don't really put anything out. And I was just like, well then let's just put it out as a single, dude. Like, because originally I was like, let's make like an acoustic EP or something. And
I didn't want to do that either.
Yeah, and then you were like,
I'm
not really like, I don't want to put too much work into that or whatever.
Well, because also we talked about like if we did an acoustic EP, there would probably be a couple songs where there were no drums on it.
Yeah,
like,
and so
at that point, why didn't I just do the
just
solo
be like
thing
a Dakota
and then
Tenor
do that?
album.
Yeah, I'm good. It's okay. I don't like being by myself.
You've done that before when you were 17 in your bedroom anyway, right? Haven't you had a couple of those? Few of those.
Yeah, I never
some
put
like
those
acoustic
out,
stuff. Yeah, you've got them somewhere.
I do. I have. Yeah. Oh my God. Let's not even get into it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They'll be released way
Jesus.
later on, and people will hate it.
But yeah, so we wanted to not have this big stint of time when we're not releasing music. We want to keep putting out content, whether it's music and other things as well.
Podcasts, stupid videos that we do.
Yeah. So we thought it would be great as a single. Like, let's just make this a really good song and put it out.
Also, man, I mean, we can't really. Because we had a really cool idea for the physical copies too, which we really want to do, but we can't tell you about it because that would give away quite a bit of the
surprise. Yeah, so we're working on that too.
Let's just say the physical copies. The physical copies will be something that we can send directly to your house.
Yeah, it's totally unique. The mailman will give it to you.
Yeah.
It's really unique.
I'm super excited. Goddamn.
Me too. I want to tell you guys so bad, but we just can't. We're just gonna let it sit,
You'll get some ideas, I'm sure, by some future Instagram posts that we do. Yeah. I'm hoping. I don't want to like set anything in stone, but I'm really hoping that probably. I'm gonna say. God, I was gonna say April 1st is when it's gonna come out. That sounds like April Fool's Day.
That is April Fool's Day.
I know it sounds like an April Fool's joke.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know for sure what day it's going to come out. It's going to be around there, I'm sure.
Yeah. April-ish.
April the beginning somewhere. Of April. No later than the end of April.
That's good.
End of April, I'm sure, because that would be way too long. But
for sure.
It shouldn't take that long.
So yeah, that's what Halfway Good has really been working on. We've got the album and that new single coming out. So there are things to expect musically from us for sure. There always will be, I think, because we don't do anything else really. So yeah. I don't know. Other than that, what's been going on with you, man? What's been going on?
Next question.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, nothing. Just nothing like literally that, what I just said. That's all I do. Oh my God.
Working on music and stuff.
I'm realizing how boring I am. That's all I do.
This is the part of the show where I realize how much work he puts into this and how little I put into it. Because I started playing this new video game. I started working. I work a little more now.
I started recording our new single, and I was really thinking about the promo packaging. And
Call of Duty's great. Over here on the other side.
Yeah.
No, but okay. No, I feel you on that. Nothing too crazy has happened for me really either. So, yeah, I've just been chilling. I'm excited about this new single, man. Excited about the new single and the video and everything. So.
All right.
Where are we going? What do you think?
Let's get into it. We may have some time to kill.
Yeah, we can talk about this a little bit though. I think there's quite a few topics within this topic to speak about.
Exactly. I do think this is one of the topics that we're going to need a little bit extra time on. So let's go ahead and get into it. The Grammys.
The Grammys. Some people are fans. Some people are not. Some people absolutely hate this event for some reason. Don't really get that.
Let's start off with our mainstream topic.
Yeah.
I posted about Like just on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, what did you guys think about the Grammys? And we got a couple comments that were basically just like, it's trash.
It's mainstream garbage. Like
just boo-boo mainstream bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Like what else? And we couldn't really get anything else out of you.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. People are just set on like, if it's in the Grammys, it's crap.
Right. And
I
it
don't
bugs the
understand
shit
that
out of
at
me,
all.
man. Like, come on.
Yeah. It's just like, you sound really close-minded when you talk
Yeah.
like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be some other music that you like.
We
you
had
know?
a little bit of conversation about this before we started recording. That, like that's like we both felt like we had that point in our life.
Yeah.
But that was like 8th grade.
It's like middle school stuff,
yeah.
you know, where
It's
you're like, I hate all rap, I hate all pop music, I hate all, you know, or the other way around.
Yes.
I'm not into rock music, I hate all pop music, like, I just like rap or whatever.
I didn't even think about this until now, but it's really just anything popular. When I was in middle school, I fucking hated American Idiot by Green Day.
What the fuck? Like,
I
that's
listened
so
to that
crazy,
shit
right?
the other night. I'm not
That's
even
so
kidding.
insane.
I listened to that whole album like 3 nights ago.
That's insane.
Yeah, and
That's like a staple from Green Day is American Idiot.
Yeah.
Right? That's one of their best songs.
it was their
and you're like, I
revival,
hate it.
dude. It's like not the Eminem album. I'm not making that reference. Just I mean like revival in the
Their revival. Everybody's going to be like, stop, what are you talking about?
fuck.
You made a mistake. So,
That remix though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a middle school mindset. I think is what we decided on. But
Yeah.
yeah, just to say that. I mean, I think any type of music that gets to that level of popularity has got some merit to it,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's excluding when you can really tell that it's like.
I was going to say, like, you might have to, like, look into it a little more to find what that
There's
thing is that makes it that popular.
Yeah,
you know?
there's definitely some of those things where you can tell it's like, this is just some formulated pop song.
Right, like,
But
I've heard this a
that's
million
not
times
a-
in other songs.
It's
you know?
not as often as you would really think. You know,
Really?
like we were talking about that work song by is it Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony, I
Oh
think,
my
yeah.
god, I wanted to shoot myself
Yeah.
when I heard that song.
We're not big fans of that song. It's kind of... Well, and I've... Honestly, there's a
But
lot
I-
of songs that have just been overplayed on the radio.
But I
and
like
that's
Camila
why-
Cabello.
There you go. See? So it's
I don't know
like...
if that's how you say her name.
I probably butchered it, but...
Is it okay? Is it Camila Cabello,
Camila
or is
Cabello?
it Camilla Cabello, or
Who
is
knows?
it Camilla Cabello?
Or Camila Cabello? Who knows?
Shit.
Let us know. Tell us the pronunciation of that lady's name.
I like that Havana song. I mean, that's
Havana, yeah.
it's kind of a formulated pop song a bit, but you can tell that she put some writing
It's a
into
little
it too.
catchy, kind of just chill.
Yeah. But I don't know. But then there's also, we talked about like some pop artists, like there's Justin Timberlake who he puts out consistently good music.
I would agree with that. Like, I don't think a lot of his...
It's poppy, but it's still artistic as
Yeah,
well.
a lot of his music is not filler. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's really popular with, like, some hip-hop artists and some pop artists. They have, like, a few good songs on an album, and then they just fill it with filler songs that are just kind of you know? But I think, yeah, for people like Justin Timberlake, like Lady Gaga, you know, I don't think you really find a whole lot of that. It's like... You know, there's some good content there. If
I'm glad you brought up Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
too.
if you would just take the time to listen to it and like have a little bit of an open mind to it, you know. Yeah, and honestly, like you're gonna enjoy music better if that's another thing that I've found is
Right.
like I've expanded my genre listening, you know, tastes, and I fucking like more music because of that. Obviously,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, like
It's great.
And we were talking about that too, like because when I was in middle school, I was like strictly rock, and not even just rock in general. I was strictly like 70s and 80s rock.
Yeah, like hard rock,
like
from that.
not
era.
even the 90s. I would not like the only 90s rock ever was just that one Guns N' Roses album that happened to be in the 90s. And so like
Really funny.
anything outside of that, I was just like, no, fuck it, stupid.
It's dumb.
Nirvana was
Yeah.
a no for me.
So crazy.
And then eventually I was just like, okay, I'll listen to Nirvana.
And it's so crazy because
Nirvana
like,
became such a big
we
influence.
grew up with that. Like, we grew up playing some of those songs, you know? Like
All of them, yeah.
Like, we would not be the same at all if we had not spent that amount of time playing their whole, like, fucking discography. Like, holy shit.
Because it was mostly in middle school when I was like it was Led Zeppelin and Guns N' Roses, and those were the only two bands that ever existed to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got into high school, it was like, okay, I'll check out Nirvana, and then that led to Smashing Pumpkins, and then Rage Against the Machine, and Nine Inch Nails.
And boom,
and
just
then,
gets blown open.
Yeah,
like.
exactly. And that's when your mind opens up, and then I started showing
Exactly.
you all that stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
check this out, it's amazing.
Yeah, see, because for me, in middle school, it was all the metalcore. Like, I listened to the Chiodos
And drugs.
and
I remember you
drugs
turned me on to
and-
drugs, and I was when
Yeah.
I was in high school, and so I was like, okay, I'll listen to this.
Now, for people who don't understand that, because that sounded really bad, I didn't turn him on to drugs. Okay, like the drugs.
Yeah, I turned him on to drugs.
No, it's a band called Destroy Rebuild Until God Shows. It's really they put out a really good album. I
Johnny
don't think
Craig?
I
Is that wrong? Is that the other Johnny?
think it's the other Johnny.
Craig?
His last name's Craig, or is his first name Craig? Oh my God,
No.
I'm horrible.
Craig Owens.
Craig Owens, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So,
From Chiodos. He's the lead singer of
Yeah.
Chiodos. But yeah, they put out that album. I was really into that. Escape the Fate and stuff like that. I was really into them. And then as I got into high school, I was still listening to that stuff like religiously. But then I found like Odd Future, and then I started listening to rap. So that
Okay.
blew my rap open, like my rap
Yeah,
love
and-
open totally.
see, and then I was never into rap really until it was really just like a couple years ago.
Not that long ago.
That
yeah.
I started. It started with Eminem because I'd been an Eminem fan before.
I think everybody's
whatever.
kind of an Eminem fan, and then they
Yeah,
finally
exactly.
realize how much they like him. Yeah.
And then yeah, at some point I was just like, all right, well, let me listen to the Slim Shady LP, and I listened to the whole thing, and I was like, oh fuck.
I love this thing.
Yeah, like damn, this is good.
Yeah.
And so then I went on to all his other shit, and then you were the one that like I'd always heard you talk about Odd Future, and I was just like, I don't know what
Yep.
the fuck that is. And then eventually I stumbled upon Tyler the Creator. I think it was probably fuck, what's the one where he eats the roach?
That's Yonkers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
that's like his big
his
song.
very
that's
first
the song
one.
that blew him up.
Yeah,
man.
it was his very first one, his very first video too, and yeah, I stumbled upon that, and I was like, all right, now I gotta get into this, and then I listened to
Goes from
Bastard,
there,
and I listened to Bastard. I think I listened to him in order, so I did Bastard, and then I did
Goblin.
Goblin, and then Wolf, and then I didn't listen to Cherry Bomb.
You didn't really dig Cherry
I don't
Bomb
like
too
Cherry
much.
Bomb.
Yeah,
No.
it was the same for me. I kind of had to like warm up to that album. There's definitely some songs on that I just
Yeah.
can't listen to. Like,
I
I'm
listened
just
to a
not
little bit
into
of Earl because you liked Earl,
fucking
but
love
mostly Tyler was like, I was like, oh my god.
This guy's fucking creative
Fucking
as
love
shit.
Tyler.
Like, this guy's name says it all.
Yeah, and then so of course from Tyler it stemmed off to Odd Future and
Yeah,
all that.
that's
so
the thing about Odd Future. I think that really did it was
There's so many of them.
there's so
good.
many of them,
They're
and
so
then
talented.
now they're all doing their own thing. So you can really like explore, all of them, and it's all something different and super cool. Damo just put out a new song. I
Lumiere?
can't remember what it's called. Oh, I think it is.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it, dude. So great. He's doing some awesome stuff. Haji's got some more stuff coming, so
Really?
that's cool. Earl should hopefully drop an album this year. I will lose my shit. I swear to God. Oh my God.
I will
so
lose my
excited.
shit for you just because you're such
Wow.
an Earl fan.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it just for him.
So anyway, getting back to what we were talking about, that's how our music sort of genre
It progresses anyway. If you have a closed mind about it and you're just gonna be like, "Oh, it's fucking mainstream."
open it up,
stupid."
man. It's so much better. Like, you're gonna enjoy music as a thing better. Like, you discover that there's other types of music that reflect the mood that you're feeling that isn't just what you're listening to right now at that moment, and it's freaking awesome. So music can make you feel all different kinds of ways, and if you're just listening to one type of music, then I don't know, I feel like your life is just gonna be kind of dull. Like, open it up, man. Open it up.
All right. So the Grammys, they happened.
I didn't watch them. Did you watch them?
No.
I didn't watch them. Yeah, I usually don't. It's not that I hate them. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's not a thing that
I
I
have
do.
better shit to do.
Yeah, I'll look up the winners on the internet. Like, it's not a thing that I want to watch. So that's fine.
I specifically looked up the winners on the internet just for
Yeah.
this.
The performances are probably cool. Like you said, there were some cool performances. I haven't seen all of them.
Yeah,
Kendrick did something awesome.
he did, and Dave Chappelle showed up.
Dave
in the middle.
Chappelle, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, that's kind
I
of
know.
unexpected. Like, why Dave Chappelle?
It's
Kind of
Dave
weird.
Chappelle.
He's just
Why
like, hey,
not?
I'm Dave. Spit some jokes at you.
This man's killing it. Is basically what he said. Yeah.
Wow.
So I looked up some of the performances were really cool. I did like. Okay, so I mean I fuck with Cardi B, honestly.
Okay, that's fair.
I hate her personality.
There's
I really think
there's
like
a couple songs that I can like vibe to, but yeah.
no, I really think if I met Cardi B, I'd fucking hate her, and I like would not be able to spend like more than 5 seconds with her in a room. But like her music's cool, whatever. Bruno Mars, I love his music too, and so they did a song together. It's called Finesse, and they did a performance of it, and the performance is amazing too. Like even the song. I think we played it a little bit earlier. Yeah. It's like the song it was okay. You know, it's good, but their performance of it is it's just good. I love it. That was a good performance. I thought Logic did a good performance.
He performed his 1-800 song.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they did. He did a little political thing at the end. I could give or take with that. I mean, he did it gracefully.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it to the point where it was like, "Oh my God, why are you doing this?" But he did it.
Right. He didn't drag it on. He just mentioned it, said what he needed to say, got off.
Dragged it on a bit, but not too much.
Did he drag it on?
A little bit. It's like he did about like probably 35, 40 seconds of it, but it was still like it was all right.
It's your time on stage, man.
Yeah, good performances. Biggest thing is I looked up like who won, who was nominated. We have a couple things to talk about as far as who won what.
The internet is kind of in an uproar about a couple things as well. Some people are just taking some things, I think, a little bit too far.
Rightfully so in some places, we think, and then also just...
Exactly, yeah. There's some others that it's just like, wow, this is the internet being the internet. It's kind of ridiculous. So we're going to talk about those two a little bit.
Main points. Bruno Mars.
He fucking killed.
Damn.
First of all. Like, oh my God. 3, 4, this guy got 6 Grammys.
Yeah, 6 Grammys. Woo. Boy.
Like, wow. This brings up the question, I wonder what the record for most Grammys won in a single year is.
Keep talking.
Let's pull that up real quick. Yeah, okay, so Dakota's going to look that up. So, yeah, Bruno Mars. I mean, I'm sure you all know him. You know, he pulled off some great songs. This is for his album... 24 Karat Magic? Yeah, 24 Karat Magic. Me, personally, I'm not like a super big Bruno Mars fan, but I don't like hate his songs. Like, I'll hear his songs on the radio, and as long as I haven't heard them 7 times in the past week, because that's usually what the radio does, as long as I don't, hear him over and over and over again, I can listen along to them, and they're pretty good. So,
fair.
What are we looking at?
Most Grammys won in one night. Number one, it's tied. It's Michael Jackson in 1984 for 8, and also Santana in 2000 for 8.
I am not surprised that it's Michael Jackson.
You're right. Yeah, me either.
Totally deserving, actually, I think.
This one...
And Santana, huh?
Santana,
interesting.
Yeah. This one, they have to... Wait, who's number 2 then? Because it goes right to number 3. We'll figure this out later. We got stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Bruno killed it.
Yeah,
what were we talking about?
Murdered it, man. Oh
yeah,
my God.
goddamn. So he won Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Record of the Year, which we never looked up what the hell the difference was between Record of the Year and Song of the Year.
Record of the Year and Song of the Year, yeah.
He won Best R&B Song and also Best R&B Album and Best R&B Performance. Which...
I kind of feel weird about those last 3 because I don't ever put like Bruno Mars in like an R&B category. Like he's always in pop for me. Like I never feel like I'm listening to R&B when I hear him. When I think R&B, I think of like Ty Dolla $ign and like
that's rap for me.
I'm trying to think. That's rap for no. Ty Dolla $ign is R&B, bro. Ty Dolla $ign. Listen to a Ty Dolla $ign album and tell me it's a rap album.
It's still hip hop. I guess.
He's singing, man.
I would feel like if I'm gonna put anybody in like the main R&B category, it'd be Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino. For what though?
R&B.
R&B.
Just R&B. Didn't he win traditional R&B performance?
I think he did for.
He won an R&B performance
for Redbone. Yeah.
Yeah. It was for.
Was it Redbone? It had to be Redbone. Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, everybody's. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I guess that's just like a preference thing. But me personally, I don't see Bruno Mars really as like a super big like R&B guy. I just don't see his music as like R&B. I think it's like love related, but it's like I don't know. I think it's just more towards pop in my opinion. Like I think of him as a pop artist totally before.
I mean, what is R&B really though? I guess that's what we're.
Yeah, I guess
rhythm and blues.
To me, R&B is like some slower stuff. It's definitely like in the realm of like love and relationships.
You think maybe slower because I feel like probably Bruno's just R&B just.
It's just a little more up tempo. Yeah, you could be right. Yeah. interesting. I don't know. So I guess that stuff's kind of up for interpretation. But anyway, so 6 Grammys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
man.
he killed it. Also, who else killed it?
Kendrick Lamar, ya boy.
Yeah.
Really happy to see this guy winning 5 Grammys this year. Oh my God. He got best rap performance on Humble. Best rap and sung performance on Loyalty, which is the Rihanna feature we were talking about. Did they perform this song at the Grammys? I don't know.
I don't know. I know that he performed and he did
Humble.
songs from Damn, but I don't remember.
Anyway, so best rap
Because
song
I think
performance was
she won an
Loyalty.
award for that song, but it was a pre-ceremony award, so she wasn't featured.
So it wasn't
actually on the
televised
broadcast.
Right. So those were the first 2, and then he won Best Rap Song on Humble as well. And then he also won Best Rap Album with Damn, which is, if you haven't listened to Damn,
worth it.
please listen to that album. It's so good. You can listen to it.
He deserved it.
You can listen to it on the original version from top to bottom, and it's saying one thing. And they also have like a special like deluxe version or something, and you can listen to it.
The track list?
Yeah, you flip it backwards, and it says it's something else. Like there's another sort of thing going on there. So
that's so meta.
It's real.
Fucking weird.
It's really interesting. Also, it's funny. You can buy them both on iTunes, but the tracks just flipped around. So it's like you got to be a real big fan to do that. But
Yeah,
you
right.
can totally just make a playlist and flip the tracks around. It's really hilarious. And then he also won Best Music Video for Humble.
Yeah.
Can we talk about his music videos?
We
for a
talked
second?
about that.
Because,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jesus. These music videos are insane. He did one for Humble, which is really cool.
Hey, I just want to bring it. It was funny when we were looking up. Who won what. We were in the middle of it, and Ashton was like, "He better win something for like best video or something," because like all the visuals for all the videos on Damn were so good.
Yeah.
And then like we finally came across, and it was like Humble best music video, and we are like, "Fuck yeah!" Like finally.
Finally got one. So, yeah. Well deserved. Well, I mean, what more can you say? I mean, he put in work and he got the fruit from his labor. So, but yeah, his music videos. That's what we were going to talk about. Humble. It features this really cool, like, I don't know how they did it. But it's the part where he's on the bicycle and he's like riding down the street.
I've seen a video about how that's done.
Have you? Yeah, I don't know how they did it.
I don't remember
it's
exactly
really
how it
interesting.
was, but it's something super simple.
Super
like the way
simple, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my god, it looks awesome. And then the part where his head's like on fire and stuff is just kind of cool. There's a lot of like imagery in his videos, which is something to pay attention to.
Also, we found out in looking all this stuff up that his last 2 albums also won.
Let me see. To Pimp a Butterfly won.
It won best rap album, right?
Yes, I think it did. I believe.
And then
it
the
did.
one before that won.
It won Album of the Year and Best Rap Album, which is Good Kid, Mad City.
No. I think To Pimp a Butterfly. No, was it the other way around?
It's Good Kid, Mad City won both, and then To Pimp a Butterfly won Best Rap Album, I believe, or Album of the Year. It's one of those two. It might have been either of them. I don't know which one it was, but it was either Best.
Either
rap
way,
album
he's
or Album of the Year.
for his last 3 albums.
He's
won
killing!
either
Kendrick
rap
Lamar-
album of the year or best.
I can call him king of the Grammys right now because, who else is gonna do that?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but I mean, she wasn't even there this Grammy, so
You step up.
she needs to step up. Women need to step up. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get to that in a second. Please don't turn us off. We're gonna get to that in a second. That was a joke.
The other big winner.
Tyler was also nominated. Can we mention this? Tyler, the Creator, was also nominated. He didn't win. The video of him watching the Grammy not being called is really hilarious because you see him go. When Damn gets called, he's like, "Fuck!" He gets all irritated. It's really funny.
Did he really expect
It's
though to
funny
be
see.
Damn?
He did, man.
I
He
guess,
did.
yeah.
There's
Flower
like
Boy's
there's
good.
a it's really good. Flower Boy, his last album is really good.
Yeah.
I think it's like a video or something, but I only listened to the audio. I don't know where I found it, but he's like riding in a car with someone. It might have been like right before the Grammys or something, and someone was asking him like, "Do you really think you have a shot at like winning?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. I feel like Flower Boy is like a pretty good album. I think it's different, and I think it's like it's got a lot to bring or whatever." He was just saying some really good things about it.
Different.
That was all paraphrasing. I know, but
it's different.
I'm not quoting him, but yeah, he he really thought he was gonna win. So it was funny to see that video though. He was just like, damn, he really thought he was gonna win. It was crazy.
But to be up there with Kendrick anyway.
Oh, totally, man. Just to be nominated,
an honor probably.
Oh, hell yeah. So
I just want to say this real quick. I don't like country music.
Okay.
But Chris Stapleton won 3 Grammys.
3 Grammys. Now, let's be fair. Chris Stapleton, and I haven't even listened to a lot of Chris Stapleton.
That's the thing we were talking about. Is he's not the kind of country that I hate, because I hate country in a general sense because it's like that stadium country.
It's tried to conform to...
Girl, let me hand you a beer or some bullshit.
It's tried to become like stadium pop music, and it's not good. It's horrible.
But Chris Stapleton, when you listen to his music, it seems more in the vein of like Willie Nelson or some like Johnny Cash, good old country music, and that's
dude strumming on his guitar, singing a tune like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good stuff. Yeah, classic country music.
So listen to Chris Stapleton. If you don't like country, give him a try. So he won Best Country Album, Best Country Solo Performance, and Best Country Song. So
props to him, man.
He ruled the Grammys for country this year.
Yeah.
And the songs were in order. The album was From a Room, volume. I think it was volume 1 or 2, something like that. Volume something. The Best Country Solo Performance was for the song Either Way, and the Best Country Song was Broken Halos, which I think was the tribute to the Las Vegas.
The Las Vegas thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very
meaningful
song. Yeah, meaningful song.
So we got some controversy though with the Grammys this year.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna get into this
bullshit.
Sort of, yeah, it's really what it is, man. It's a bunch of BS. So
the first thing is that this is one that I'm gonna make an argument against because I don't completely agree with it, and it's that Ed Sheeran beat out the 4 other women competitors that he was against. And, I mean, if you look at... It was for Best Pop Solo Performance. You had Kesha with her song Praying, Pink with What About Us, Kelly Clarkson with Love So Soft, and Lady Gaga with A Million Reasons. Mm-hmm. Those are good songs. I think out of those 4 songs, my favorite was What About Us by Pink. That was really the only one that I felt really contended as far as a pop song with
Ed Sheeran's
Shape
song.
of You.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ed Sheeran ended up winning with Shape of You, and my only argument was it's a good fucking song, man.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was good. It was everywhere. It was popular. People loved it. Love So Soft, I hadn't even heard of it, honestly, until the Grammy performance. Praying, I'd heard of the song, but it's a meaningful song, but it wasn't pop song, like,
right,
you know what I mean, like it wasn't super popular pop song to me. Same with A Million Reasons, like that was a good song, and they played it a lot, and I liked the song, but I just didn't feel like it was like oh my god, it's a pop song.
Right. Just not Grammy worthy is, like, I don't know. But then again, what is Grammy worthy, right? Like, that's the other thing we were talking about is like, is there an algorithm? Like, what's a Grammy song? How do you, is there a system to like write this song that makes a Grammy? Or is it like there's been a song that could have won a Grammy, but it just wasn't that popular, or it just didn't get enough radio play, or it wasn't, pushed around enough, so it didn't get the recognition that it needed to become a Grammy song. But then, you have a song like The Shape of You, right? Who just blows up, right? Yeah. And then, has everything that it needs to be a Grammy song. So who knows? I mean...
And the main problem here is being that, like, he won over the 4...
This is where the internet comes in and does its fucking thing, all right? This is definitely part of, you remember how I said, like, this world is great and I, like, love, this is part of the world that I hate a lot right now, is how people just get so crazy about stupid stuff that's not even important. And the role of, like, gender is just so crazy involved in everything in today's society, and I think it's complete garbage. It should not matter.
So the thing is, we got like 4 women who are kind of just singing songs about being women, or struggles. Women's struggles.
You were talking about Kesha's song, right? You were talking about Kesha's song.
Yeah, about overcoming her abuser and
right. It's like really meaningful and everything. It's like it means something to her, and that's like great and stuff. Not
only to her, but I'm sure like a bunch of her fans,
of course,
people who victims or whatever.
Totally.
But then you got Ed Sheeran, who his song's literally about like the shape of a woman's body, and he wins, and it's like
that's where
then it's objectifying women as coming over.
And then that song won the Grammy over the women. Like, oh, man.
Again, though, I got to go back to the music, man. It's a better song. I'm sorry.
That's what the Grammys is about, okay? It's not about how many women are on this nomination card versus men, and so how did the man win because of this song that he, like, no, okay? So it comes down to the music, man. Well, at least I would like to think so, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I guess it sucks to say, but.
He had the better song. He had the better song. That's all that you have to say about it, you know? He had the better song. Gender had no factor to do in that.
You can't. You can't reverse it and say that. Well, I mean, the women though. Because then at that point you're playing into gender again, and that's
right.
Not,
it's like
it's
you
not
can't.
fair.
This is the Grammys. This isn't the Gender Musicians Awards. Like, come on, dude. You know, this is dumb. Stop talking about this. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be an issue.
Now we're going to talk about how gender might have been an issue, and we fucking hate it.
Yeah.
So Lorde was nominated for Album of the Year, along with 4 other guys.
Did you listen to her album, by the way?
No, I think I heard some singles.
You heard some singles, though?
To be honest, I haven't heard Jay-Z's album, the whole thing through.
Interesting. I haven't either, though. To be fair on that. I haven't listened to Jay-Z's album. So anyway, Lorde, sorry.
Lorde was the only nominee for Best Album of the Year who was a woman, and she was also the only nominee for Best Album of the Year who was not offered a solo spot to perform that night.
This is the issue here, and this is the issue that I think I can speak for the both of us when we say that we kind of agree with her on this.
Yeah. I would have said the same fucking shit.
Now,
so, we got to get it. She was offered a part in a Tom Petty tribute.
Right.
She's not even the same genre as Tom Petty.
Not even close.
Why would you even offer that to her?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of ridiculous.
Not to say that she can't have, like, Tom Petty a little bit in her influence or she can't appreciate the artwork of Tom Petty, but she's not in the same genre of Tom. If you said, hey, Foo Fighters, you want to do a Tom Petty tribute? That would make sense.
There you go.
But if
they
you
can pull that off.
Hey, Lorde, you want to do a Tom Petty... What? No.
Yeah. No.
No, thank you.
So, obviously, she turned that down. And yeah, this is where, you know, is she right? Is she wrong? What's the problem here?
This is where, like, we just said gender, like, the last thing. But now it seems like it's fucking weird. And then we also got this little, this nice little quote from, what's his face?
Who is it? The lead word guy. What's his name?
Yeah, I don't even remember his name. Let's find it.
We're horrible. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, Neil Portnow.
Okay.
Neil Portnow. So he basically said when they were asked why the Grammys were so, like, male dominated, he said, it has to begin with women who have the creativity in their hearts and souls, who want to be musicians, who want to be engineers, producers, and want to be part of the industry on the executive level. They need to step up because I think they would be welcome. I don't have personal experience of those kinds of brick walls that you face, but I think it's upon us as an industry, to make the welcome mat very obvious, breeding opportunities for all people who want to be creative and paying it forward and creating that next generation of artists. My only thing is, where the hell have you been for the last, like, 30 years?
Yeah.
Because there are women everywhere in music.
I don't know. I mean, because I don't really see, like, a big, like, volume of women, like, engineers and stuff.
Well, we haven't
like,
seen engineers in general.
Like, or, like, producers.
But
right?
you
like,
know it. But I mean, like, how many producers you really know other than Dr. Dre?
That's true, like, by name. But
right.
I mean, like...
Dr. Dre, Michael Made It, DJ Khaled. Those are just the ones that promote their shit.
Right. So, I don't know. I mean, to an extent, I think he's trying to say something that could be correct, but it's just not coming across clear at all.
That was kind of the first, like, thing, like, the reaction that we had was like,
yeah,
okay, he's trying to say something nice, but he's
saying
saying it in a wrong way.
He's not trying to be an ass. I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. I think he's just really saying the wrong thing.
Because what you're really saying is against women. He's not. He's just trying to make a point, and he offended people. Like, that's what happened.
Yeah, but you're really, at that point, you're really just saying, like, I mean, like, it'd be cool to have some women in here, and it's like, dude,
there's some women, man.
When did Britney come out, man? Like, you got Britney Spears, you got Lady Gaga, who was, like, dominated the 2000s. Like, where have you been, man?
You go farther than that. Fucking Janet Jackson. Mm-hmm. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, they've been around. It's been around for a while.
We're excluding so many.
There's so many.
There's so many I can't even I'm not gonna sit here for 10
Yeah.
minutes and name them all off. So yeah, I don't know. That was just
a little strange there.
And then so this goes back to the Lord thing. Grammy producer Ken Eldridge deflected when he was asked the same question. So why is it so male? It's not for me to talk about. He said, I produced the TV show. As for whether it was a mistake to not give the Album of the Year nominee Lorde an onstage moment, I don't know if it was a mistake. These shows are a matter of choices. We have a box and it gets full. She had a great album. There's no way we can really deal with everybody.
Okay, so I don't know. It's
album of the year.
Yeah,
dude, you're talking about
exactly.
5 people who had like the biggest albums of the year. You
Totally.
can't give her a fucking spot.
You got to give her a solo spot, man.
But you could give Bruno and Cardi B, which I'm not like they had amazing
No, it's a good
performance.
point though. You're right. You're totally right.
But this song came out in 2018.
yeah,
We're talking about like the Grammys over the past
Right.
year, 2017 stuff. You couldn't have given that spot to Lorde
right.
with
So this
best
is,
album of the year.
This is where you see that like most popular gets the fucking spot. This is where you're seeing that sort of pattern.
Bullshit.
Is most popular gets a spot because they know if word gets around that Cardi B and Bruno Mars are doing their song, people are gonna fucking tune in, right?
Yeah.
But if you would have given Lorde
Right.
a single spot,
Ratings.
not as many people. would have used that.
Ratings. Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
so-
see finesse on next year's show.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
totally.
so that brings us into ratings. Let's get into why the fuck did nobody won for rock?
Oh yeah, what the fuck? What's happening?
Wait. There were winners for rock.
There
What?
were winners for rock, but we
When
didn't
did
see
that
any
happen?
of them.
I didn't see it.
If you don't know, the rock
We hate
portion,
this.
and I think this has been happening for a while. I don't think this isn't like the first year that this has happened or anything.
It's not new.
It's not new. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. They don't televise the rock section of the Grammys at all. 0%. Yeah, totally. Big fuck you to the Grammys for that one. Come on. Like, what? Is this not music? Like, is rock just not?
No.
Come on, dude. There's rock fans in the world. You know, I understand hip hop and like pop music and stuff like that is like, it's really hip hop and rap. It's the most streamed. It's definitely the most popular music right now, without a doubt. But like, come on, you got to give credit where it's due. And I think, like the Foo Fighters should have had, like, come on, they won this year. They should have.
They weren't there.
They weren't there.
At this
but
point,
I'm saying,
like they're not showing rock anymore. So at this point, the rock bands aren't showing up. They're
Yeah,
fuck
it's
it.
like,
if we're,
come on.
we might win, but we're not going to be there because you're not even going to show it.
Right. So it's like, what's the point of showing up if they're not going to get celebrated on the world stage like the rest of the hip hop people?
Because that's.
You know?
And I'm glad you said that word "celebrated" because that's really what it is. You're really not celebrating them at this point because you're saying.
Well, no. It's just you're not celebrating them to the same level as the hip hop artist.
Exactly.
So it's like, what's different? What did this hip artist do that this rock artist did different, other than the different genre of music?
Exactly.
They got nominated for the same thing. Best rock album, best rap album. They should be on the same level, televised, same.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it'd basically be like, so we're gonna have your birthday party, and we're gonna share your birthday party with your cousins, but you got to stay in the back room. They're gonna be out with everybody having a party, eating cake, but we'll bring you cake.
Everybody knows it's
We're
your
gonna
birthday,
bring you
though.
the cake. Everybody knows it's your birthday. We're gonna bring you the cake with the candle blow out, but you got to stay in the back.
Yeah, we got the bounce house. Yeah. It's full, though.
You can't jump in.
The card is full, though. You can go in but you can't go in by yourself.
It is time to pass this. We're done with this topic.
Oh, man. So if you watched the Grammys and you enjoyed it, let us know some things you enjoyed. If you have some things that you think are wrong with the Grammys, let us know. We want to hear from you guys. We want to know what you guys are thinking. We want to know if people share our opinions and whatnot. So that's what we're thinking about the Grammys, really. Bring back the rock section, though. We didn't talk about Avenged Sevenfold, but Avenged Sevenfold was really like one of the main rock bands that was focused on like why they weren't going. So they won, or they got nominated. Excuse me.
I don't think they won.
No, they didn't win. They got nominated for their song "The Stage," I believe it's called. I think we just kind of listened to it a little bit. I think it's called "The Stage," and I think it was for like. I don't want to say what it was. Best rock song? Something like that. They got nominated, and again, they chose to not go because it wasn't being televised. And something important to note was this is their first Grammy. So they didn't show up for their first Grammy because it wasn't being televised. So that shows
I
how.
wouldn't either.
Yeah, that shows how important this is, though, to these people. Like, come on, you got to give credit where it's due. Celebration is a celebration all the way around, no matter what genre it is. So, genre equality.
All right. Would you rather? You want to go first?
Would you rather's? Yeah.
Let's make it quick.
So for those of you who don't know,
We do Would You Rather.
we do would you rather. Yeah, just at the end of every episode, just something kind of fun we started doing. It's kind of fun. So my would you rather? Would you rather jump out of a plane with no parachute at 30,000 feet into a net? Okay, into a net.
30,000 feet? How
30
high is that?
It's pretty fucking high. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's make it like 100,000 feet.
Can we just make it like regular altitude of a plane? Because I can't gauge fucking.
I don't know.
30,000 and 100,000 is the same to me. It's fucking high.
50,000 feet. Okay, jumping out of a plane, 50,000 feet, no parachute.
From an airplane. That's all that matters.
From an airplane into a net. Okay, so accuracy is your friend.
So I'm
here.
not gonna die.
You might.
Oh,
die.
I might die.
You might die
No.
because you don't have a parachute. If you miss the
thanks.
net, you're fucking dead. Or rob a bank.
I'll rob a bank.
You're gonna fucking rob a bank. How are you gonna rob this bank though? Let me know. This is interesting.
On the fucking ground and not about to die. That's how.
I think it's like 25 to life though, dude. If you get caught in some jurisdiction.
Okay. That's 25 years I'll spend happily in prison and not dead on a
Or
fucking
you could get
ground.
away with it, right? Imagine you get away with it and you actually rob the bank. Damn. All right. Well, Dakota's not a thrill person, but he will rob a bank. So.
I'll fucking rob a bank. It doesn't say either how much I have to take. I'll just be like, give me a fucking $1.
Give me $1 right now, or I'm gonna shoot this place up.
Bite all your fingers off or rip your own dick off.
Oh my God, Dakota. Okay, so this is where clearly his level of would you rather is higher than mine. He answered his right away, and now I have to think for a second.
Mine are so juvenile. That's what it is. Is you overthink
all right,
yours.
I'm just gonna start spurting out some crazy would you rather's to you then, because this is insane. All right, so bite all my fingers off, all of them.
All of them.
This is totally possible. It's actually no different than like biting a carrot. I think I read.
But
your mind doesn't let you do it.
It won't let you do it.
So insane.
It's just the.
Like, how easy can you bite into a carrot, dude? It's so easy.
Right, exactly.
You can do it, but you can't. Your mind will not let you do it.
Yep.
So insane. Okay, bite my fingers off. Or what was the other one? Something about my dick?
Rip your dick off.
Rip my dick off.
Rip.
With my... Ooh! I like my fingers, though, man. But I like my dick. You see the issue with this would you rather here. This is the staple of a good would you rather.
These are my favorite when I don't think about it too much and I just throw some shit out there.
Oh my God. All right, I'm trying to think.
Never be able to do that again.
Yeah, I won't ever be able to do that. I'm thinking of something else I won't be able to do again either, though. And I feel like maybe if I bit them off quick and then called an ambulance, I could be like, I just bit all my fingers off. I need these stitched back on ASAP. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I have a chance.
Be a lot quicker to sew a dick back on than in 10 fingers.
Damn, you're making me want to rip my dick off now, dude.
That's a statement I never thought I'd hear you would say. You really making me want to rip my dick off, man.
You know what? I think I'll keep that guy down there intact. I think I'm going to go ahead.
Bite the fingers?
I'm going to bite the fingers. I'll do it. I'll bite the fingers off. Instantly go to the hospital. That's my plan. That's my plan for it.
Because I feel like I'd pass out after a couple fingers.
I don't know, dude. I just have to munch. I just have to get into the zone. It's like, all right, I just got to bite them all off. Oh, but how would I dial the phone? Am I alone? How would I dial the phone?
Damn.
How would I dial 911? Oh my God. I'd have to dial it first, and then while the dial tone's ringing, just bite them all off.
I'm currently biting my fingers
Hold
off.
on, stay on the line. Hold on, stay on the line. Good
also,
one.
are you fucking up your teeth when you do that? How did you know?
I don't know, man. I mean, teeth, they're bones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Bone on bone? I mean, probably not. I feel like your teeth are pretty damn strong, you know?
But haven't you ever like bit into something where it's like, and there's like a little bit of bone in there and it fucks your teeth up a little bit?
Yeah, like the gristle inside some like beef or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Or like a like a pit in like a fruit or something.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Either way,
This is the shit we talked about.
Either way, I'm leaving that guy intact down there.
Welcome to the Halfway Good Show, all our new listeners on Wild Dogs Radio.
Where are we at time-wise?
You're in for a treat. We're about done.
So that was Would You Rather. That is the last segment of the show.
Thank you so much for listening. And
I don't know if we mentioned this. My name is Ashton.
I'm Dakota.
He's Dakota. We make up the band Halfway Good. This is our podcast, The Halfway Good Show. If you're listening from Wild Dogs Radio, we're welcome to have you. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. Thank you again for the people at Wild Dogs. You guys are awesome.
Doug, you're sick.
Yeah, we're really excited to be on the part of this family. So, yeah, that was the episode. Talked about the Grammys. Again, if you have anything to comment on this episode, please let us know. We want to hear what you guys are thinking, what you guys, what your guys' opinions are on certain things. So let us know. Get in contact with us. Again, you can check out our website, halfwaygood.com. You can find our clothing line there. You can also find this podcast, but we upload on Saturdays instead of Thursdays on Wild Dogs.
It'll be there.
It'll be there. We have a music blog.
That's gonna be. We're getting rid of that.
Yeah,
soon,
we're I don't know. We started doing stuff with it, but we kind of burned out on it. It's there. You can check some stuff out. We have some cool articles up there for sure.
We're probably getting rid of it soon.
Probably. Our music is up there as well. You can find our full album, Arts and Crafts. It's free to listen to there. Our music is also available on all available streaming sites. Yes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play. It's also on YouTube, but it's really hard to find.
It's not hard to find. It's just blocked in some countries.
Yeah, it's blocked in some countries. Totally can't listen
Our
to
bad.
Anyways.
Yeah, so check it out. Keep your ears out for a new single. And we love you. You're awesome.
We love you. Episode 31.